What's up, guys? We actually have a little bit of Braves news today. The arbitration deadline was at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Braves had two cases, Kelenic and Lee. We thought Eli White was arbitration eligible, but unfortunately he did not reach the service time needed for arbitration in 2024, so no arbitration stuff for Eli White, but we did settle with Kelenic at $2.3 million. He was projected 2.6, so saved a little change there. And for Lee, he settled at $1.025 million, saved about $200,000 there. And for those that are confused about arbitration, this has nothing to do with whether they would be a Brave or not. It's just the contract that they're going to play under for the 2025 season, based on their service time and things of that nature. That's how you become eligible for arbitration, pay raises, things of that nature. So the Braves once again settle with all of their guys, even though we only had a couple today. And I also wanted to address the Alex Anthopoulos interview on 680 The Fan. He says that we have money to spend and that he is not going to be knee-jerk and just make a move to make a move. It has to make sense, and that just makes too much sense. Because, I mean, these prices have been outrageous, and I get the people that saying sometimes you have to go a little over the top because you're not going to always have a sensible baseball roster, and I get that. But you also got to realize that he's coming from Toronto. I know that's been a while now, but he tried the big-time splashy moves, the David Price, the Noah Syndergaard, and those things did not work out, and I haven't made sense of Toronto since then, even though they've made the playoffs and had a pretty young elite core, but yet they've still done nothing in free agency this year either. So I think, and also I know I've kind of beat this drum a lot this offseason, but you don't get rid of the Jorge Soler contract or restructure Ronaldo Lopez and Aaron Bummer to where they only make $8 and $3 million this year, I believe it is, if you're not going to make a move. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I really, really don't. But they understand what's walked out that door. 340 innings with Charlie Morton and Max Fried. Everybody knows that. And you've got Ronald Acuna Jr. probably going to be mid-May, and Spencer Strider will be at spring training and treated as a normal spring training, but the Braves are going to probably pump the brakes on that. So the reality is you need quality while those guys get to 100% health. The only thing we do know is that Marcell Ozuna is permanent DH. Austin Riley will not be moving. I guess that was a type of a question because he's played left field. He debuted in left field, but I don't see that happening. And obviously AA kind of confirmed that, and Marcell Ozuna looks absolutely amazing physically, and probably that confidence muscle is about as big as it has been for Marcell coming off the magical 2024 season that he had. So you've got two outfield spots that are locked. Michael Harris is second, and Ronald Acuna Jr., but he's not going to be ready until mid-May. So the reality is you're gonna see a move there, I believe, in the outfield. The bullpen as well. The relief market still hasn't really moved. I know Chris Martin signed with the Rangers, but the bigger names, the Tanner Scotts, the Carlos Estevez's, the Kenley Jansen's, the Jeff Hoffmans, they're still there. So there's still a lot of pieces yet to be determined. And he was pretty adamant that if we wanted to pay a guy, we would pay a guy these certain deals. So when they find the player they want, they're gonna get him, which was pretty substantial in that regard. I understand the hesitancy and the questioning and all that stuff, but 7 straight playoff appearances, 6 straight division titles, and a World Series championship. I kind of side on the Alex Anthopoulos side that he's gonna get things done. I don't know what exactly it's gonna be, or if it'll be splashy. Heck, it may be Sasaki. It might be Kershaw. At this point, I think one of my friends said that, and it wouldn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. However this offseason goes. But like I said, I don't think you move around money or you get rid of the Jorge Soler contract the way we did if you're not going to add significant pieces. Do I know where or how or if we actually will? I don't know that, but there's still a lot of pieces and a lot of things still to be determined, because even if you have Jared Kelenic, Michael Harris II, and Ronald Acuna Jr., I think you still need a platoon type of player that you can trust, again, more so against lefties than Jared Kelenic. Even though I think Jared Kelenic is going to have a bigger impact second year with the team, more comfortable, all that stuff. But some fans feel like they're not going to watch the Braves or something if we don't make a significant move. And that's your prerogative for sure, but I think the over freaking out is getting kind of old, and again, like I said, I will rant, rave, whatever in February and March if we haven't done something significant, but it's still only January 9th, and there's still a lot of time, and AA is pretty much put it out there that we have the money. He just has to find the right piece, the right fit, and it's got to be right for everybody involved. It's not just AA. It's not just it's the player. It's the organization. There's a lot of factors into it. So just take a breath. Be a Braves fan. Be happy that you're a Braves fan. As always, go Braves. Champions forever. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.